Good evening, and welcome to Michiana Paranormal Investigations. My name is Jeff Price. Tonight we're coming to you from the South Bend Civic Theater, located in downtown South Bend. There have been different claims of paranormal activity happening at this location, and tonight we hope to showcase some of the events that are happening, so stay tuned. Tonight we're coming to you from the South Bend Civic Theater. There's actually other events that are going on here at the theater. Here's some representatives from the theater that are going to tell more about the programming.
Hi, I'm Josh Naperkowski and I work with the South Bend Civic in the box office.
I'm Tracy Lukasiewicz. I'm the audience development manager here.
And currently the South Bend Civic has several different projects going on. Currently we are in production with a play entitled Treasure Island. It's a musical panto, which is a different style of theater that's heavily based out of Europe. And it's basically a presentation for the family of Treasure Island, but it's all audience oriented. We also have a world premiere of Frankenstein, based upon the book by Mary Shelley, which is opening up later this month in October.
17th.
And it's from a local playwright, and in conjunction with that, the South Bend Civic is taking on a brand new endeavor where we are taking kind of something different, similar to what you would consider a haunted house, but we're making it as an environmental theater piece where we're involving the audience in a different version or a different telling of Frankenstein, called the House of Frightenstein.
It's going to be, like I said, a bit of a retelling of the Frankenstein story. So as we tour you through the house, we'll be kind of playing that story out for you, you know, in real time, up close.
That opens on October 11th.
You can always order tickets at our website, which is www.sbct.org. If you want to go to House of Frightenstein, tickets are $15 at the door, or if you buy in advance, they're $10 a piece online.
Well, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for having us tonight, and we definitely look forward to hopefully an exciting evening tonight. So.
Okay.
All right.
This is what we call our green room, and this was kind of the the head office, I guess is what we call it, and then we still have the original safe built in.
Nice.
And then this up this stairs is where typically everyone says they see stuff. So right here, there's usually a bench, like the ones you see downstairs. And typically this is where the actors will hang out prior to going on stage, which is just through this door. This is the backstage area for the Wilson main stage. And a couple of actors have said, as they were going on stage, they turn around to get everybody to come around, and they would see a guy sitting here. And so they'd say to come around, or to come into the stage, and they turn around and he'd be gone.
Is this where you're getting ready inside?
Uh-huh.
So is there anything that's gone on in here that you guys have heard of, or?
I mean, you always hear stuff about the bombs up there, but there have been, I do know that there have been at least 2 actors that have said about that spot over there. Oh yeah, the projector room is just right up here, control booth.
Oh, we should probably, it's not a big space. Huh?
If you want somebody to do an investigation, that's to the bomb. Just be careful.
Oh, okay. There's just a stair right there. That's pretty awesome. It's all open, so we're gonna have to be careful when we're up here, sound-wise.
So it's only one group in here.
Right.
Okay, we're getting ready to go live, so Jeff's gonna cut. Okay, no.
Yeah.
So Jeff's gonna kind of, he's the
Here, they're shooting there. That's perfect.
lead investigator, so he's gonna kind of explain what's gonna happen. You may have it now.
Okay, well, we're gonna get ready to get started here. Right now, we've got 4 cameras set up. We have currently, we have one upstairs on the main level of the stage. We have one up in the mezzanine level of the auditorium. One up in the hallway where they've seen the person sit on the bench that used to sit there. And then one down in the lower hallway where shadow figures have been appearing. So we're gonna go live here in a minute, and then we will take it from there. All right, so we got our go bag here. So we have our K2 meter, EMF detector, digital recorder, camera, and 2 flashlights. So what we're gonna do is we'll shut the lights off, and then we'll set up the K2 and the EMF meter on this wooden bench right here. We'll set up the recorder right next to it and do a couple EVP sessions and see if we catch anything. So shut the lights off. All right, let's shut these lights off.
One to base. I'm here. Were they dragging chairs on the floor upstairs? Just one, and they're done. They're sitting on the floor now. We're clear, thank you.
Hi, this is Jeff and Kyle. We're going to be upstairs in the main auditorium. We're going to start EVP session number 1. We are at the Elkhart, or check that, South Bend Civic Theater. It is October 2014. I'm going to set the recorder on the wooden stand that's right in the center of the room here. So right now we're just going to ask a series of questions, pause, and ask another question, pause, and then essentially see if the recorder picks up anything, voices, noises, anything like that that we don't hear right now, but when we play back the recorder later, it will show up on. So, Hi, my name is Jeff. Is there anyone here that would like to say something? Are you male or female? Do you know what year it is? Is there anything you'd like to say to us right now? Why don't we move this over, because I want to pick up the infrared camera. This is box full. Is there a handle on that side? Go right about right here. Right there. This is Jeff again. I moved some of the equipment here, so we're going to start here. I'll leave the EVP running so we won't reset the for our new audio.
Guys, it looks like camera 3 is down.
Which one's camera 3? Is camera 3 the one in the upstairs auditorium?
It's in the stairwell. And it looks like someone either bumped it or something, but it's down.
I just turned the lights off in the stairwell, if that makes any difference.
No, it was flashing before that happened.
Clear. Alright, let's end EVP session here. Right now, apparently the camera in the stairwell behind me just went down, so we'll... And that just flashed. It went green for a second. 0.0.
I don't know if this makes any difference or if it's just me. Like, I've been feeling really weird.
What do you mean, like, what kind of weird?
Like, I don't know, like my ears ring. I don't know if it's me, like, just having bad anxiety or something, or like...
You know, you get a weird vibe in this room, and it's weird because I kind of... I don't know. I know they've been saying that they're...
I've been
they've
feeling
seen
like
people
there's
think,
been...
like someone like staring at you,
Yeah.
you know? But...
And I don't know, I've just been feeling like I don't know, like my ears will ring really hard.
We are in the hallway of the South Bend Civic Theater, and the claims down here is that they can see a shadow person when they're coming down. Also, we were told that a couple of the actors came down here to eat something. They got up for a minute, they came back, and the food on their plate had been eaten and it was cold. There was nobody else down here. Interesting.
I don't know. Probably.
Every little movement in this place. I mean, look at the size of these vents. They're everywhere.
They're probably up on the stage. But that would be too far up. Oh no, it's the people.
The people in
the people that's in
and
our
the
area.
entrance.
I'm glad you guys are back to
Okay,
the
where's-
around already.
Alright, let me let them know.
They were just dragging. It sounds like they were dragging chairs. Sorry.
Team 1 to base.
I'm here.
Were they dragging chairs on
Well,
the
that's
floor
interesting.
upstairs?
My camera battery went dead.
And they're done. They're sitting on the floor
Brand new
now.
battery, right?
Brand new battery.
Where's there?
That's
Thank
a
you.
good sign though, really.
That's interesting. My camera battery went totally
go
dead.
ahead.
These are like mega huge batteries that last for hours. That's interesting.
And your battery's totally drained?
Yeah.
I heard it click and I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together because I wasn't expecting it. But anyway, battery's
I'm glad you
dead.
heard it.
And I even closed the viewfinder and opened up the little one to preserve battery life. Because this light brightness usually,
Right.
so, and of course this camera's finicky. It always makes me set the time. I'm just gonna put in the day. I'm not gonna worry so much about the time because I don't know what time it is. But that is interesting.
Well, interesting. I don't know why you got the two lights for. I don't know where that one came from. Got total of nothing now.
Okay. If you wanna
Now I got two again. No.
set that up.
Raise the floor.
Guys, it looks like camera 3 is down.
Every time I touch the floor, I get
Which
two.
one's camera 3?
That is the hallway that we set up first.
Really?
Yes, the one where they saw the shadow coming,
Let's go,
following them.
We should go investigate, right? Somebody needs to.
Is camera 3 the one in the upstairs auditorium?
It's the stairwell where they saw someone following them into the
The
door.
one on the bottom
Really?
left corner.
Someone either bumped it or something, but it's down.
That's the one where they see the actor they thought was in
Light
there.
bulb in the stairwell, if that makes any difference.
No, it was flashed before that happened.
Oh, you know. Can I go over and do something?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
You okay by yourself? You want me to
Yeah,
go with you?
no,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this light on.
Look,
Okay.
now we got three. Man, I'm telling you.
Camera 3 is still having issues. It's blurry and it's blinking.
It's important. Did you hear that noise back there?
I think so.
Is there there's no one upstairs besides me and Kyle for the auditorium, correct?
I'm sorry, you're cutting in and out.
There's no one upstairs on the second floor besides me and Kyle, correct?
Not that I know of.
Alright, I just heard like a clanging or clanging sound coming from... Oh, never mind.
Color is it too bright?
Going crazy. It's got weird things coming through, so.
There was an actor who actually got, I don't know if you want to call it visited or actually just accidentally happened upon one of our homeless spirits. I think it was in this hallway. It might be the other one. We used to have one of the church benches in here, and one of our actors sat down next to who they thought was another actor because it was one of those shows where we were wearing like homeless clothing, sat down next to him and looked next to him and said, "God, it's a really hard day, isn't it? It's a two-show day." I mean, I looked at him and then just disappeared. I don't know.
What was this?
4 or 5 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago.
It's fairly recent. Okay.
I mean, there's not a place, I mean, to be honest, there's not a place in here where you don't feel history or you feel somebody has been.
They saw you and they thought you were a ghost.
Oh.
I didn't turn my hour lights on any of my cameras.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Turn them on.
Can you see me on camera 3 now?
Can't see you.
Okay. Is it just like blurry or is it just not coming through or going dark?
It's blurry and I see, who's got flashlights in there? Is it just you?
Okay, it's a camera.
We have the other camera. Matt's running the camera here now.
Also work activity.
Okay. Huh.
They just checked that cord that's running down the stairs.
sitting. Right here. That's from the very beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I listening for?
It's kind of just a weird noise.
Early or later?
Just coming up. That's probably gone too far. It's probably gone too far. So
at what point do you hear it?
It's almost towards the beginning.
Okay.
But it sounds...
I wasn't listening that close. So it was near the beginning?
Yeah, kind of.
After we say our names?
Yeah, well, it's around the 28, 31 mark. But it almost sounds like somebody's putting their hand over the recorder when it was sitting there.
Was it on the floor when you had it?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see the time on that. That was what I was watching.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you...
You just have to hit... You have to...
You just want to
play.
Listen again.
And then... Oops. There we go. It's going... I'll get you back to the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that's
there
right.
you go.
It could have been, you know, moving of the, one of these numbers.
Feet, okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it could have been one of us getting situated.
Okay.
But, maybe we'll have to go back and, that's what it sounds like. Because I think if it was actually on the microphone, I think it'd been a lot louder.
Okay.
We're going to be upstairs in the staircase. It's going to be EVP session number 1. We're going to sit on the railing here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Actually, I'm going to put it in here. So right now it's on top of the K2 meter. Again, this is the room that apparition can see. Right where Kyle is standing right here. So.
I need to see Kyle.
Why don't you come around on this side? Because I'm gonna get the camera right there behind you.
Okay. All right, Kyle. I need to see. Why don't you go to your left? There you go. Perfect. Let me scoot up a little bit.
Like I'm standing next to you.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. This is Jeff and Kyle upstairs. Is there anyone here that'd like to say something to us? Are you the person that has been seen outside this doorway? It sounds like that you were dressed as a homeless person. Is there any connection to a theater, or were you homeless? There's a instrument and device on the corner of the railing here. Has a couple green lights. If you come close to it, the lights will light up. That's a good indication that there's something here. Can you come close to the light? Turn it on. If you want to say something, just go into a little recorder that's right next to it. If you talk into it, we'll be able to hear you. What is your name? How old are you? We can go ahead and ask some questions.
What's your connection to this
area.
Are you male or female? Do you want us to be here? Do you want us to leave? Can you make a noise? Can you tap on something? Can you make a noise like this? Alright, well we're gonna move on to a different location here. If there's anything else you want to say, now is the time to say it. Alright, well, it's been nice chatting with you, so again, if you say anything, it'll be on the recorder and we'll listen to it later. So, alright. This is Jeff ending EVP session on the staircase. The concession stand is closed. So it's not here.
Thanks.
Okay, this is the room.
Okay, this is the place.
This is the room. I don't like being up here by myself. I really dread it. I was here, I've been stage crew and actor for many a year here since I was 6. I've done stage crew since I was like 15, 16. And we moved in here when I was like, I had to be 16 because it was 2007. And when this was all brand new and squeaky clean, everybody had this wonderful story of saying when you come up here, you always feel, because we're all faced this way to focus, so we're never allowed to actually look behind us. It always feels like you're being watched. And the storage right behind you is the only place that's been left untouched. It's the only place that hasn't been remodeled. It's the only place that has original brick left to it. It's the only place in the entire theater.
How big is this?
Oh, they painted it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Behind it.
That is very interesting. Check that out, Jeff. Kinda like that, and over to your right over here too, behind you.
So we'll check out, this is a storage room. Inside this room, was one of the few areas left in the building where it has the original brick and equipment still in it. So. I think there was just a plug or something there, but that's what I'm thinking. But why is there just what's this to do with the code in here? Right. So Jeff and Kyle, we're upstairs in the old closet room. We're gonna do an EVP session in here real quick, and we're gonna move on to there in the mezzanine. Again, it's South Bend Civic Theater, October 2014. Again, we're not here to harm you in any way. We're just here to see if there's anyone around that to say anything. This is, of course, one of the oldest parts of the building right here. One of the few spots that has the exposed brickwork out. Is there someone in here that'd like to say something? There is a green light on the table there. If you move close to it, the lights will go from green to red. That lets us know that you're here. Can you go closer to that green light on the table? If that's you, can you make it go all the way to red? Make it go all the way up. That's what you want to do. What is your name? Are you watching us right now?
Are you male or female? What's your connection to the theater, or this area of the theater? Again, if you could step closer to the green light and make it go all the way to red.
I just saw something. I know there's nothing back here, but I swear I saw a shadow or something like move, and there's no light playing. I mean, there's no light in here. I don't know, I get a weird vibe about that. I can't say what it is, it just creeps me out.
Can you go in?
No, there's not really, there's not a floor.
No.
Mr. Copens, who used to be the head of the theater, has been spotted in that box right down there. I don't know about that box, but I check them out both. But in this box for sure, I've heard other actors say they've seen, oh, somebody's watching me. I think it looked like Mr. Copens. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
This is Jeff and Kyle, South Bend Civic Theater, October 2014. We are upstairs on the upstairs mezzanine in the theater. We're going to do EVP session number 1. The recorder will be placed on the floor in front of the chairs we're sitting in. That's me moving the chairs. There have been rumors that someone has seen a figure on this portion of the upper mezzanine. And even sitting right here right now, I get a kind of a weird vibe feeling. Is there someone up here that'd like to say something? Want to move something, knock on something? Can you make a noise like this?
I caught it too.
Alright, in the background, if you're listening to the audio, there was a noise in the roof area right above us. If that was you, can you do something else? Can you make that noise again? Alright. Again, if you said something, thank you. and we are going to be moving on. So Jeff and Kyle ending EVP session number 1 on the upstairs mezzanine. You know what's weird is, I thought maybe it's the wind or something outside, but it hasn't made that noise since. You know? And granted, I don't know what's above us, if it's just the rafters or the roof, but
well,
I mean, it was coming from
right
over here.
Well, we didn't hear any creaking sounds down there either.
No.
Or like when I was setting up the cameras.
So you don't want me a whole lot in here.
Oh, okay. Here it is, I found it.
They don't have an ice maker or anything like that?
You ready? Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Well, there's an ice maker. They don't have one. Too much electricity, can't tell anything here.
Wasn't it loud?
You guys got to hear this.
It is so loud. It had to be in that kitchen
You
area.
gotta be real close to your camera, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good spot.
Oops, sorry.
Let me get rid of everything else. I can do that.
Oh, I gotta figure out where it was. Hold on a second.
See?
That wasn't it.
No.
No,
the
I think
refrigerator
that
is
was
running, and I checked to
refrigerator.
see there was no ice maker in it or anything like that. So at first I thought maybe just hear an ice drop.
Okay. It sounds literally like knocks. It's coming.
Wow.
And
that is clear as a bell, and it is like a knock knock, just like that.
It doesn't sound like a refrigerator noise.
And the whole time
to me, it sounds like a knock knock. You want to hear?
The whole time we've been looking around and messing around with this, we haven't heard it
We
again.
haven't heard that noise.
Right.
Okay.
If it was something that happens
Okay, let me go back.
normally, you'd think you'd heard it again by now. We've been down here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was something in the kitchen like the refrigerator or something like that, you'd think you'd heard it. It's been down here long. Way
You'll
too
know
long.
when you hear it.
Not for that to be.
That's weird.
Sounds like knocking on like the countertop.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
No one's in there.
Well, let's see if we can duplicate anything.
Want to do an EVP in here at all, or?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this camera back on and just sit back in the chair, and I want to knock. I think we did that on here, but
Okay.
just do
You
it
want
again,
to try to see if you
test
can
it out.
duplicate it?
Do you want to have Jeff come down and listen to it?
Oh yeah, if he wants to. Just tell him we had something interesting happen. And we did ask for knocks earlier.
Yes, we did.
You know.
Sounded more like the
Jeff,
countertop.
Team 1 to Jeff.
Jeff to Team 1.
Sorry. If you want to come down the hallway, just you for a minute so you can listen to this.
That refrigerator.
So normally if you come in here, like a lot of us actors do, you'll run downstairs and say we need to be fitted for something. And so we'll run downstairs and this light will normally be off. This whole hallway light will be off and you only have the glow of the exit signs. Well, at the end of those steps down there, you see somebody just standing there.
Right.
And you not only see him, you feel him. And a lot of kids have come back upstairs in the dressing room just like, I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like, you've seen him, haven't you? And they're like, how did you know?
Okay, so it's always at that end?
It's always at that end.
Okay.
It's at that end.
So he doesn't get around a lot, he just likes to hang out.
He's just at that end. I don't know why he picks that end,
I'm sure
but
he has reasons.
he has something draws him there, and I don't know what it is. It's just, maybe he just watches, I don't know. But it's definitely a male presence. It's not a female presence, it's definitely a male presence because it's very assertive.
kitchen, they heard a banging sound that sounded like it was 2 taps. And Jeannie caught it on her camera, which is right next to the door there, but alright, we're gonna move to the other end of the hall. But earlier the team, they heard some banging there.
Okay, we're all getting our seats. We're waiting for the show to start. We've been waiting for a while to come and see you perform. We're all ready. Can you come out and say hi? Can you tap twice again for us? Thank you. Can you do it again? First time I heard it, it sounded like it was no there. That was
I mean, a theater tends to bring energy in. That's what it's all about, and so it'll be interesting to see what comes of it. It's also interesting to hear about all the, the wise tales and the rumors that come up versus what's true.
It's true. We've heard all kinds of rumors tonight, waiting to see what you guys are going to find. So.
Can you make a noise like this?
I caught it too.
Can you make a noise like this? Did you hear that?
I caught it too.
Can you make a noise like this? Did you hear that?
Yeah. I caught it too.
Wasn't it loud?
You guys got to hear this.
It is so loud. It had to be in that kitchen
You
area.
gotta be real close to your camera, right?
Oh yeah.
Good spot.
Oops, sorry.
Let me get rid of everything else so you can do that.
Oh, I gotta figure out where it was. Hold on a second.
See?
That wasn't it.
No.
No,
the
I think
refrigerator is
that was
running. I checked to
refrigerator.
see there was no ice maker in it or anything like that. So.
It sounds literally like Knox. It's coming.
Wow.
Isn't
That is clear as a bell, and it is clear. Knock knock. Just
It
like
just
that.
it doesn't sound like a refrigerator noise.
And the whole
To
time
me,
we-
it sounds like a knock knock. You want
Right.
to hear?
The whole time we've been looking around and messing around with this, we haven't heard.
We
it
haven't heard that noise.
Right.
What have you been getting upstairs?
We were sitting on the mezzanine level level, and then can someone make a noise? And it was like kind of loud, tapping the railing, and all of a sudden the ceiling above us, you hear this creak. I mean, loud.
And there's nothing that should be up there.
No, it's like the ceiling,
Okay.
and never.
Okay. You'll know it when you hear it. It's coming.
Yeah. It's pretty clear.
Earlier we had asked for someone to
Yeah,
tap.
that's right there.
It's
Right.
well,
So we
yeah, it
know
sounds like
it
it's in
had to be
there.
from this room 'cause she was sitting right there.
here.
We were sitting about right here,
Right.
and I thought maybe someone had tapped on this door and wanted to come down.
Right, so she got up to
I
go
got
look,
up.
and there was nobody there, and then that's when I radioed to see if somebody had come down here.
Nobody had.
Well, I looked out the door, no one was there. I looked around.
And you guys did an EVP session down here?
Yes, and earlier Doug had asked for Knox.
Absolutely. As usual, ask for someone to tap, some sort of confirmation that something might be here.
So we were in the midst of replaying an EVP session to see if we caught anything, and after we turned off the recorder, we heard two knocks. And I thought someone was knocking at these doors over here to come down, and I got up and I went that direction, and no one was there, and I tried knocking on the door and it wasn't the sound. So I think Doug went in the kitchen and started tapping on the cabinets in there, and that's what it sounded like.
It definitely sounded more familiar to the sound we heard. So she got your camera out,
Yep.
rewound it to listen to the noise, and it's on there clear as a bell.
Very loud. So
And you can tell it's really close to the camera itself because it's so loud. Pretty much covers it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Sounded like a tap.
Yes, it did.
Someone
From that
I
one,
don't
right?
know, I'm wondering.
Watch your eyes. Pretty much covers it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Sounded like a tap.
Yes, it did.
Someone
From that one,
I don't
right?
know, I'm wondering.
Watch your eyes. Pretty much covers it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Sounded like a tap.
Yes, it did.
Someone
From that one,
I don't
right?
know, I'm wondering.
Watch your eyes. More dust.
Did that camera change at all?
Flickered a lot, still flickering.
What is the deal with that?